we are going to do today types of functions. We start with the first function. One function. Now, very simple. As we say, we have a machine, a juicer, we have an input, and we have a output. We put in, say, apple. We get apple juice. We put in orange. We get orange juice. So, for every single input, we have a output. So such functions, say for example, we write like this: apple, orange. Apple juice and orange juice. They are connected. This is A and this is B. Such a function is known as one function. You can see this element is linked with only this element and this element only with this element. Is this clear? So wherever you have a function like this, we call it one function. Okay, let's write. Then you make this diagram. Suppose, write down please. Suppose function of set A to set B if for any two different elements of domain A, their image, you have to write these language, their image, all functional values are different. Then the function f is called one function. It is noted like this. Please ध्यान देना ये. For function set A to set B. Here this is A1 and this is A2. A1 is not equal to A2, isn't it? And A1 and A2 belongs to capital A. And FA1, function A1 and function A2 are not equal. Just go through these notations once again. It means, say this is A1, this is A2, and here say this is X and this is Y. Okay, now A1 and A2 are not equal. At the same time, A1 and A2 belong to A. Function of A1 is equal to X and function of A2 is equal to Y. Therefore, function of A1 is not equal to function A2. Is this clear?
Yes.
This is how you have to remember this. Okay, when you write a definition, if you write this also, it will have lots of marks and value, and then you make a diagram. You can write this example. Instead of x and y, you can also write f a1 FA2. A question will be given and you will be asked to say ki what type of function is this? Is this 1 1? Is there many 1? Okay. You can write this from the textbook also. Is there in the textbook? पर कल से पता चल गया सबको कि see those who are absent in any ways in any of the previous lectures, याद रखना this is input and this is output. Okay, we may call their image. तो इसका image domain का image is co-domain, but image may cause lots of confusion. If it is so, then you remember this is input and this is output. Remember the example, so it will be very clear for you. Okay. Now we go to the second function. Many one function. Write down. This is A and this is B. We start with apple. We have apple juice. Okay. Then orange and sweet lime. We make a juice known as पता है गंगा जमुना combination of two orange as well as sweet lime मौसमी संतरा. Okay, so that is गंगा जमुना. पता चल गया ना? So 2 input and 1 output. Got it? Then you can have carrot. Carrot juice. पता चला? This is many one function. Now, if we want to take some other examples, numeric, I'll say -1, -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. And over here, I'll take 0, 1 and 4. पता चला सबको? Okay, this is what? F of x square. So A and B, -2 and 2. Many 1, -1 and 1. And 0 ka 0. Got it? This is many one function. Okay, first write down the theory. Suppose function set A to set B if for any two different elements of domain A, their image or functional values are same, then function f is called many one function. How it goes? If for any two different elements of domain A, if for any two different elements of domain A, their image, इन दोनों का image क्या है? +1. All functional value are the same. Then function f is called one many one function. Now how do we write it other way? Function set A to set B. A1 is not equal to A2. A1, so this is A1 is not equal to A2. पता चला सबको? A1 is not equal to A2. A1 comma A2 belongs to A. But function of A1 is equal to function of A2. Then it is many one function. Then it is many one function. Done. Now we go to the third function. The third function is constant function. In case of constant function, in case of constant function, for all the inputs, there is only one output. We say mixed fruit. Understood this? So this input, output mixed fruit. This input, mixed fruit. This input. Got it, all of you? Okay. A1, A2 and A3. All remains the same. This is A and this is B. लिखो. Suppose function set A to set B if for each element of domain A, the image or function or functional value is same, then it is called constant function. Equal function. See, is equal function same as one function? No, there is a big difference into it. So ध्यान देना ये क्या है? Okay. If two, you write with me. If two different functions f and g satisfy the following, then they are equal function. First, both the function must have same domain. Both function must have same domain. Example, function set A to set B and function set A to set C. Second, I'll come to example again later. For each element x, for each element x of domain, function of x is equal to function g. For each value of domain, their images must be same. Their images must be same. So, say for example, set A to set B. Sorry, this is G. Okay. This is G. And function G. Set A to set C. You're right. That's right. G to X. Now, function set A to set B and function G is set A to set C. X belongs to A. F of x is G of x. We can say F is equal to G. समझा था मैं with the example in the next illustration. Illustration 4. ध्यान देना please. State the type of function f where set n to set n f of x is equal to x square. F of x is equal to x square. Now, domain A is equal to, do you know what is N? Set of natural numbers. Don't forget to write this. So 1, 2, 3. Codomain B. क्या? अरे A लिया मैंने, ठीक है, is equal to N only ना? ओके, ठीक है? यहाँ पे D लिया है और B लिया है, मुझे A और B लेना है तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, right? Then B is also equal to N, is equal to again 1, 2, 3. Now f of x is equal to x square. Function capital N to capital N, f of x is equal to x square. So x is equal to 1. F of 1 is equal to 1. X is equal to 2. F of 2 is equal to 4. x is equal to 3, f of 3 is equal to, if this is 4, 16. So can I say एक input के सामने एक ही output है? Okay. So which function? It is one function. Okay, second, next illustration 5. Illustration 5. ध्यान देना please. F Z important sums. You know what is union? Yes. Okay, so here Z set Z to set N. Okay, first let's write what is Z. What is Z? Set of integers. यानी क्या? minus 3 to minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay. What is N? Set of natural numbers. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time you write this so that you remember. Okay. N क्या है? Z क्या है? Write every time so that you remember. Now, domain. A is equal to, say, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Codomain. B is what? N union 0, which is equal to what? 0, 1, 2, 3. You understood this? Very simple. Can you solve it now? Is equal to x squared. So x is equal to 0. F of 0 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 1. F of minus 1 is equal to 1. X is equal to minus 2. F of minus 2 is equal to 4. X is equal to 1. F of 1 is equal to 1. X is equal to 2. F of 2 is equal to 4. What function is this? Many one. We can draw a small diagram over here to understand this. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. It's 0, 1 and 4. Many one function. Therefore, it is many one function. Illustration 6. Illustration 6. Now, where very simple. Seeing the question, you can say it's a constant because function of set Z to set R, where it is clearly mentioned that f of x is equal to 100. So for any value of x, it's going to remain the same. So what type of function? It is a constant function. Illustration 7, important. If set n to set n and f of x is equal to x square and g is equal to z minus 0. Z में से we will remove 0. Okay, then g of x is equal to x square. Can we say that f and g are equal functions? Apparently it looks equal, but they are not equal. Can you apply your mind कि ये क्यों equal नहीं है? ये है ना, n to n है. अच्छा, n में क्या आता है? लिखो पहले, what is n? हाँ, ऐसा लिखो पहले please. Set of natural numbers. So you write it. 1, 2, 3, 4, goes on and on and on. Z is set of positive and negative integers. अगर ये तुम लिखोगे, तुम्हें पता है what is n, what is z, तो ही तुम रिप्लाई दे पाओगे. Positive and negative integers, which is minus, sorry, dot dot dot, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Zero nahi lena, yes, that's right. So, domain of function, we write d of f or a, it is fine, okay, which is equal to a, which is equal to n. Domain of function g, say a, which is equal to z minus 0. Now, are they both same? क्या फर्क है दोनों में? See, can I say दोनों का कोडोमेन सेम है? Can I say दोनों का कोडोमेन सेम है? नहीं समझ में? समझाओ फिर से एक बार. See, यहाँ पे कैसा है? ये पहला n to n, ठीक है? तो ये तो 1 2 3 4, उसका भी 1 2 3 4. ये माइनस है, ओके? इसका कोडोमेन क्या आ जाएगा? ओमेगा स्क्वायर करोगे तो it will remain the same. Okay, but these both are not same. Is this clear? That is why लिखो both the functions are defined on different domains. So they are not equal functions. बराबर है? ये पहला f of x is equal to x square, ठीक है? दूसरा z minus 0, दिया ना, z minus 0 to again n. So here we have what? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2, 3, goes on and on and on. Here n will be what? Start with again 1, 2, 3, 4, goes on and on and on. Since these two are not equal, they are on the different domain. All of you understood this? Okay? Make a diagram if you want to. Very tricky questions. क्वेश्चन देख के ऐसा ही लगेगा कि ये इक्वल ही है क्योंकि fx is equal to x square and gx is also equal to x square. Now you once again go back on the definition of equal function. उसके ऊपर ही दिया है, एक बार पढ़ लो so that you are very clear on it. Okay, all done? Okay, now see the next illustration. Illustration 8. Set A to set B, where A is equal to 1, 3 and B is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16. F of x is equal to x square. And here another function G, where set A to set B, where again A is equal to 1, 3 and B is equal to 1, 4, 7, 9, 11. G of x is equal to 4x minus 3. Now see, normally if we see these two, the equations, they don't look similar. Okay, so we need to find out are they equal or not. So let's take this. X is equal to 1. F of x or f of 1 is equal to 1. X is equal to 3. F of 3 is equal to 9. Got it? Over here, let's check out. X is equal to 1. So f of 1 is equal to 4 into 1 minus 3, which is equal to 1. X is equal to 3. F of 3 is equal to 4 into 3 minus 3 is equal to 9. Can I say both are equal now? Thus, for each x belongs to A, f of x is equal to f of g. Hence, are equal functions. Only the function is changing, but the domain, codomain remains the same. Any doubt in this? Any doubt? Okay. Illustration 9. Illustration 9. Set A to set B. F of x is equal to 1 minus 4x and G A to C, where G of x is equal to 6x plus 1. A is equal to 0, 1 and 2. So we have the domain A. We have to find out the codomain. So for x is equal to 1, f of 1, 0, we start with 0, sorry. F is equal to, x is equal to 0. F of 0 is equal to 1 minus 0, which is equal to 1. X of 1 is equal to 1 minus 4 minus 3. X is equal to 2. F of 2 is equal to 2. 1 minus 4 2s are 8. minus 7. Let's check out over here. X is equal to 0. F g of 0 is equal to 60 plus 1, so 1. X is equal to 1. G of 1 is equal to 6 into 1 plus 1, which is equal to plus 7, and x is equal to 2. G of 2 is equal to 6, 13. Are they equal?
No.
Is not equal to g of x, hence they are not equal functions.